amazing chefs. Welcome to Recipe Specialty, where we show you how to make a variety of recipes from eggs to eggceptional. In this video, I'm going to recreate Julia Child's favorite leek and potato soup. What I used to prepare this soup was 2 nice-sized leeks, 4 Yukon Gold potatoes for their starchiness, a teaspoon of salt, and water. Very straightforward, easy, and quite basic. With that said, let's get cooking. Start off by dicing the potatoes. I keep the skins on just because I can't stand peeling potatoes. Feel free to peel your potatoes or not, it's up to you. I used to cut this with larger chunks, but I've noticed that I prefer a little bit of a smaller dice. I've made this quite a lot at this point, and I've tried multiple variations. It's up to you. If you like a chunky potato, stick with a chunky potato. If not, dice them a little smaller. Then clean the leeks, as they can get a lot of dirt and soil in between their leaves. I cut off the darkest, toughest top of the leaves because they tend to be the most bitter and don't soften too well after cooking. Then make sure not to cut the root end off of the leek. That way it will stay intact when you wash it. With a sharp knife, a chef's knife, start about an inch from the root end and slice all the way through the length of the vegetable, all the way up through the leaves. Then turn it halfway and cut again the same way. You should have a quadrant. Give that a good rinsing with the water. Once all the dirt has been washed off, chop the leaves into 1/4-inch pieces or smaller, working from the leaf end, this time back down towards the root. A single leek yields quite a lot, and we're using 2 here for this soup. Add the diced potatoes and the chopped leeks to a large stock pot, and then add water. I typically add just enough water to cover everything, plus a little bit extra just because it's going to boil down slightly during the simmering process. Next, pour in the teaspoon of salt and bring this to a boil. I didn't quite remember the recipe one of the first times I made this, and I added a tablespoon of salt instead of a teaspoon, and it was way too much salt. Ruined the entire batch. So be careful not to overseason. As soon as it reaches the boil, reduce the heat down to a simmer and let it cook for about 30 minutes, or longer if you can spare the time. Once done, you can ladle this into a bowl and enjoy as is, or add a splash of milk or cream. You can also hit it with an immersion blender to make it smooth and creamy. Furthermore, if you do all of this and let it chill in the fridge, you've just made Vichyssoise. This soup is versatile, healthy, crisp, fresh, and delicious. I hope you enjoy it. I'm truly grateful for all the love and support, and I hope you have a wonderful day. If you all liked this video, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, subscribe, check out the website. Ultimately, let's eat!